Spoilers for One Piece, Chapter 10, 88. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get it. First, spoiler here says Koby uses a new attack called Honesty Impact. Well, would you look at that? It looks like Koby actually learned a thing or two from Garb. I'm going to be honest, I'm not really feeling the name Honesty Impact. I don't know. It just sounds a little bit corny to me. Let's keep going. Next line here says that Kuzan creates an ice blade and pierces Garp while he's surrounded by Blackbeard pirates. So it looks like Kuzan actually got the killing blow, which is actually rather surprising. I was with the people who believed that Blackbeard was the one who was going to deliver the killing blow to Garp to put him at even greater odds with Luffy. Considering it seems like Blackbeard is being set up to be the biggest of the big bads in this entire series, it's just very surprising that Kuzan was able to do this. I don't know. To me, it makes it even more suspicious now, because now I'm unsure on whether or not Kuzan is actually committing to killing Garp, or if he's just playing the role. But we'll see. Let's keep going here. Next, spoiler says, Garp is laughing while the ice starts to freeze him like Saul in Ohara. Man, it's so on brand for Garp to just be laughing, whilst impaled like only him. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, this is a very suspicious way that Kuzan is going about actually killing Garp. Listen, if I'm going to kill you, I'm not going to freeze you. On top of that, that just preserves you, right? Yeah, you could argue that it's a frostbite thing. Or maybe he drops his body temperature so low that he dies, but that's just, I don't know. When we freeze things, it tends to preserve them. Now, this could be a misdirect from Oda, and he's just insinuating that this is a similar attack to what he did to Saul, but not necessarily the same move. Or on top of that, it could also be that he does the same move, but he's using a different name, and he's making it appear as if he's pierced Garp, when in reality he hasn't. But who knows? You could just be doing this and holding him right now for Blackbeard to come back to the island and decide what Garp's inevitable fate will be. This next line is an interesting one here. The narrator is actually making a comeback, and he says, "Legendary hero Garp disappeared at Hachinosu, Pirate Island. Fate unknown. Now we all know the #1 rule in anime. Okay, if he didn't die on screen, then he's not dead." So no, I don't believe Garp actually died. I just don't think Kuzan hasn't him to kill his former master. I think he's a good guy, and so I don't think he would go this far, considering their master-student type of relationship, and how Garp was able to assist him in ascending to admiral status. I mean, I just don't think Kuzan has it within him to actually kill Garp. I could be wrong, but that's where my hunch is telling me. I actually think that he's preserving Garp for now, for Blackbeard, or perhaps he's telling everyone that he's killed Garp, when in reality, he's done what he did with Saul, and then he time capsule him for a later date. We'll just have to see. And maybe when the actual chapter comes out, we'll have a better depiction on what actually happened, and it will allow us to assess better. But for now, I'm holding my stance, and I don't believe Garp is dead right now at least. And I don't think Kuzan has killed him. I think that Blackbeard inevitably will be the one to dish the final blow. But we'll just have to wait and see. The last line of the chapter and the last page of the chapter, the Marines finally arrived at Egghead Island. I mean, it's about time. But hey, listen, I'm taking this as positive news because that means that next chapter, we're going right back to Egghead. And we can finally close out this whole Vegapunk Egghead Island situation. Finally find out what the big event that changes the world will inevitably be. Now, I'm extra excited about what's about to happen at Egghead, because Kizaru's there. We're getting a Gorosi as well in St. Saturn, so who knows what will go down. We'll just have to wait and see. I'm also very excited to finally see Kizaru in action. What if he just beats Kizaru? In and of itself, that would be a huge thing because a pirate beat an admiral. I don't think that happens very often, so we'll just have to see. But then, those are pretty much the spoilers that we got today. A lot of good stuff, a lot of stuff still left unanswered. I'm just excited to see what unfolds as the week goes on. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on your way out, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye for now.